Hello, hello, my beautiful Libras. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of August the 25th to the 31st. Keeping in mind, as I tell you every week, not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Libra on the planet. Take what does and throw the rest out into the universe. Let's see what we have here for your download message today. What do you need to see, know, and expect? There's a new beginning for some of you. All right, let's see what the tarot cards are meant to bring you. Okay, what do you need to see, know, and expect? Keep in mind that if you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any personal questions on every one of my videos, you can click onto my website, see the services that I offer, and you can actually book it and see the prices right there for you. Okay, keep in mind I've been really busy doing readings, but there are still some openings which I don't even know because you get to see them and book them. Okay, I get notification when you do. Coming in with your first card, Libra, you've been given the Two of Pentacles, followed by the Moon, which is the energy of Pisces, followed then by the Hangman in the challenge position. Moving on to messages here from your spirit and guides, you have the Lovers, and your final outcome card is the Seven of Cups. All right, let's see what we have here. Now, there's a new beginning, something brand new that you're wanting to go out, launch, get involved in. You're going in a new direction. Maybe there's been something that's changed in your life and you have had to be forced to make a new beginning. However, you could be planning something very creative, productive, and very exciting for yourself. A new beginning. Something's going to change in your everyday life. So get prepared, be prepared, and look forward to it. Coming in next with your life and or your career position, you've got harmony. It's important for you to have quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself is best. So you might just be doing something simple like reorganizing your workplace, your desk, your office, your drawers, organizing it where you can maybe have a window that you can face or be able to see outdoors perhaps, which could bring you to a better place of peace. Also, I think it's important too that you get yourself out of your workplace if there are no windows, if you're locked into cubicles or brick walls and floors around you at your place of work, that you get out at noon hour and you try to find a place where you can at least see the sky, open up, maybe there's some grass, you can remove your shoes and ground yourself and feel the energy of Mother Earth and just breathe, just close your eyes, and when you meditate you can block out all that white noise around you. So take yourself to that place if it's possible. Some of you might be working for yourself. This could be the new beginning that you're trying to organize here. You may have elevated up, bought a business, opened your own, and now you're in charge, which is perfect for you. You've got the card of taking yourself to center here. This is the Two of Pentacles, juggling. Maybe you're juggling your personal life, your work with your work, and you're having to organize yourself and make out priority lists. Now, I always say if you want a job done, give it to a busy person, but Libras are very good at multitasking. So I'm not saying dump more work on your friend or your family member that's a Libra, but what I'm saying is, Libra, this is you, and you may need to be making out priority lists to get things done. You could also be subjected to two offers, options, decisions and choices that you have to make. I wouldn't get stressed out about it. You're pretty well on tap this week. I think you'll make the right one. Now, coming in your focus part of the reading, you've got the Pendulum, and I don't get this card very often, but it says fluctuating income. You've got your indecision, new strategy, and your career could possibly be seasonal work or a job change or making choices. So there is a new beginning here for some of you. Okay, the pendulum swings back and forth, front and back, and it fluctuates, and your income might be doing the same. You see the money's gone. I mean, that's pretty indicative of everybody in our world, where we get paid, we see all the money come in, and then by the end of the month all the bills have to get paid. So it's fluctuating. Okay, you might have to strategize more and figure out a way where you can balance that a bit better, because you do have the card here of balance as well. Some of you could be doing seasonal work. Maybe this is what your job is, and you may need to change your job in the winter, right? New beginning, right? And you're making choices, just like this Two of Pentacles says. You're busy making choices. Now, the Moon comes in. The Moon is that card that says don't delusion yourself, get up in your head. This is a card that says don't um, think that the worst is going to happen. Okay, don't presume. This is a card that says you have everything in your database of experience and talent to move forward, and also you need to trust your gut feeling more and your intuition. Now, this card says you might have been feeling that you've been in limbo, you needed to surface and take a breath of fresh air, and the only way you can do that is remove the uncertainty and the doubt therein. That is, looking in the background, finding out those secrets and information that you need to put your mind at ease. Now, coming in the center position, your help or your hurdle or your challenge, you've got the niche card. And the niche card with the key is a mindset shifts that will unlock abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. So with your unique experiences and fresh perspectives, you would do very well specializing in a niche. Find what turns you on. Find what makes your creative juices flow. Find what makes you curious and excited and enthusiastic. This is something here where you're going to find your niche. And when you do, I always say, when you pick a profession that you love, getting paid is the bonus. Coming in below that, some of you could be feeling as though you're kind of sitting on a limb here. You're hanging in limbo. Things aren't moving fast. This is a pause in action, okay? But it's a temporary pause in action. It doesn't mean that it's going to be forever. She's hanging here, but she's still not idle. Look at all these things that are going around in her head. She's getting the information that she needs. She's doing her research in the background, okay? Before she steps out of this pause state. Once she does and she gets what she needs, she'll hit the ground running and going towards her goals. And this is what it's talking about. Get yourself in order, get your ducks in order. You're going to find once you receive what you need here, okay, you're going to be able to go charging and launching towards your goal. Now, coming in with messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got ignore. And it says focus, detox, and overlook. So it's time. I see the phone here sitting there, the old-fashioned phone where they've put it down. It's like blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear this anymore. This is also telling me that you need to pull away from maybe we can't. I'm trying to word this the right way I can. The global news can be very depressing to a lot of us if we take everything for fact. And our world is a mess, let's face it. When we're killing our earth and we're killing our planet and all of those horrible things that we're doing. But I know they're lessons we need to see and learn. However, sometimes we can become overwhelmed by watching too much. So pulling back from social media a little bit, not looking at your phones so often. A lot of us run our business off our phones, so we're guilty of having to look, but try to stay away from all the gossip, all the news that's flying around out there that we can't always believe. And personally, I don't have time to go into Snopes and see, is this legit or not? Is this AI or not? Our world is in a really weird position, so ignoring it for a while could be good. Not forever. We need to be on par. We need to know what's going on in our life. However, some of us are overindulging in that, and you could be. So focus on what's important to you. And maybe this is your job, your career, a new business, something that's exciting and getting your creative juices flowing. Get rid of what doesn't serve you. Detox. See the phone hanging there? It's like, I'm not going to do social media today. I'm not going to do 7, 8, 9 hours on my phone. I'm going to cut that in half. I'm going to just turn my phone off. If somebody needs me, they'll leave me a message and I'll check it at a certain time today. Okay, things like that can definitely de-stress you. You're not going to overlook anything. Okay, you can still continue to do that, checking in, but not so much where we get obsessed about it. Now, you've got the Lovers, and the Lovers is that card of making wise and mindful choices and decisions that are on an emotional level, possibly a heart level. It could be with somebody that you're attached to. It could be your partner in life. It could be a very close soulmate friend that you have to make a decision about, a mindful one. Often they say with this card, let your heart lead your head. I never do. I always say let your head lead your heart. We still have to be mindful of making wise decisions, not spur of the moment ones. Coming in at the end, you've got this beautiful, beautiful card to look forward to. Angel number, which is 1111, and it is such a beautiful angelic number. It's the highest level you can go of ascension, and it's high vibes. It's change. We talked about a new beginning. It's being optimistic. It's joy. It's communication, right? Making decisions. Messages coming in. Good news. Expressing yourself. High fives, definitely. Work with what you have, and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. So you're getting messages from your spirit, from your guides, from your ascended masters, your angels, whoever you lean into. You're getting this beautiful message that things are really going to be on the up and up. Making choices and decisions that can overwhelm you sometimes when the Seven of Cups presents itself. It's almost like he's saying, do I take this? Do I take that? Well, he's having to make a decision on what will bring him to his greater good. What's going to last the test of time? What's going to give him the best benefits? What's going to last, and have longevity? Everything that glitters isn't gold, my friends. And I always say, don't take the first offer. Sit and negotiate, okay? You could be pleasantly surprised and a blessing in disguise. Now, coming in, let's see what we have for additional messages here. What else do you need to see, know, and expect? This is a card of clarification, validation, and verification. Let's see what we have here for you, my beautiful, beautiful Libras. When I shuffle these prior to the readings, they shuffle perfectly for me. When I'm in front of the camera, they get all messed up. And I'm not... After 10 years out here, I'm not nervous. However, this is crazy how they get all clustered up. Okay, 3 times they're telling me. All right. All right, let's go. All right, my beautiful, beautiful Libras. Your first card you've got is the Wheel of Fortune. You can't go wrong there. Your next card you have is the Six of Cups, connection with somebody at a distance. You've got justice coming in. Things are going to work out. You've got the Two of Wands coming in. And finally, at the end of this reading, you have the Nine of Swords. Okay, getting up in your head. So the Wheel of Fortune is telling you basically that, karma is coming in, good karma, good energy, success, beautiful, beautiful card of, knowing that things are going to bring you peace and harmony and happiness here. The High Vibes 11 and the Harmony card are definitely the card that says you have this. You finding your niche, this is beautiful. You are unique, one fingerprint in time, and it brings you this success. Find your niche and do it. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in other things or try to emanate anybody else, hero worship anybody else, or try to be a people pleaser is what my guides are telling me, if some of you are feeling that way. In general, I don't see my Libras doing that. However, my guides just sent me that download. Take it from where it comes. The Wheel of Fortune, very, very good energy, success, happiness all around. You could also, the wheel has to do with you could be taking a trip on any wheeled vehicle. Okay, could be buying a car too. Now, the Six of Cups comes in. The Six of Cups is connecting with somebody you haven't seen in a long time, perhaps from a distance. Maybe you're virtually discussing and talking and negotiating with somebody from a distance. This card says that you could be connecting with someone that you had seen years ago, and now you've matured and you've grown up, and you can get together and laugh about your mistakes and all the antics that you did when you were young. Tap into your inner child. Enjoy yourself. This person could be bringing something to the table life that could be beneficial for you at this time. I see forgiveness coming in here as well. Now, coming in next, you've got the Justice card. Maybe you've been hanging in limbo waiting for a court case to come to a conclusion and get a settlement or anything like that. Justice is going to be waived. Often it's waived in your favor. However, I see an equal division here where both parties can walk away, or whoever you're dealing with, if it's a legal issue, with your heads held high. Now, coming in on top of the Lovers, you've got Two of Wands. Now, Two of Wands often can be indicative of partnership, maybe in business or in love, but you could be thinking about bringing a partner into your business, okay? And maybe you're planning a business trip, or maybe you're connecting with them from a distance. But this is a card that says, it's wishful thinking. You're looking towards your goals. You're imagining your ship coming in, and you've got this vision of a brighter, prosperous financial future. So don't be afraid to speak to someone and bring them on board. They could be very helpful and beneficial for your business. Nine of Swords, getting up in your head. This is a card of insomnia, losing sleep, restless nights. Leave your troubles on the chair. Please, Libra. Worry never fixed a problem. Okay, we're all subjected to it at times, and it's very, very uneasy, but let them go. Okay, this is about you looking at your future with more prosperity. Don't be overwhelmed by all the decisions you have to make this week. You'll make the right one. Remember, Spirit's got your back. Well, my beautiful Libras, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Libras.